Hello everybody and welcome back to The Legend of Zelda the Wind Waker. In this video we will be continuing on in Ganon's Tower. Last video we got the first two seals on the big door there, and we will be doing the other two dungeons, so to speak, the little two mini dungeons in this video. And then we will be able to maybe go see what's behind that big door, hopefully. So what's behind door number 3? We will be going back to the Forbidden Woods. Alright, so all you need for this is your Duke of Leaf. And we're going to be doing this whole bit again with the flying and the gusts of wind to make it go and all that fun stuff. Alright, so we need to go over a little bit. You'll only get to kind of go over a little bit, but you kind of want to make the shortest distance possible because you do need to fly. And you do need to save your magic. You're going to use up quite a bit of magic going all the way over there. What I suggest doing is flying when the platform is up, so that when it comes down you'll be able to land on it. It's kind of just my suggestion, because you got to time these correctly or else you're going to fall off and you're going to have to start this all over again, and you don't get restored magic every single time you go to the start or anything like that. So I almost just walked off. That would have been really terrible. So just take your time. Not really any need to rush. This one's the hardest one to make because you have nothing in between. That switches down there. We can't reach it, so you need to really time this really well. Go as soon as it starts to go up, and you should be able to make it. So as long as you time these correctly, it really shouldn't be that big of an issue. You shouldn't have any problems going on through this area. And of course, you have to have the extended magic bar, which at this point in the game you should have anyways. I don't even think you could really get past a lot of the areas in this game if you didn't have it, so I don't think that's really an issue for people. And okay, they're gonna leave me alone. Thank God. I would have been so mad if I got to the end and they knocked me off. That would have been very, very frustrating for me. Alright, let's refill some magic here. And then let's just go fight the boss. I don't need magic for the boss, but I figured I might as well just get stocked up while I'm here. Let's go! Of course, we haven't seen this boss in a really, really long time, but as we remember, this is the big demonic flower tentacle thing. So it's not really much different than before. It's the exact same boss fight. I don't really find the boss itself to be faster. I find that with this one, the little tentacle arm things kind of regenerate a little bit faster, so to me, it's mostly just a matter of like unhooking it from the roof the fastest that you can. But this boss is a piece of cake compared to the other two that were a lot faster and a lot visibly stronger. This one is really not too difficult at all. If I would actually be able to hit that one lonely tentacle, thank you, and knock him down from the roof, if you're fast enough, you should be able to get this guy done in one little hit there. There we go. So yeah, so you can see how much easier that one was than the last two we did, because they were earlier temples, obviously, so alright. The plant monster thing is done in a matter of like 3 minutes, so the last room is this one. And then we should be able to move on, which is pretty sweet. Just gonna ignore him, it's not even worth my time. And here we go, this is Dragon Roost, our first dungeon ever, if you don't count the Forsaken Fortress. You only need your grappling hook, but I kind of suggest having a Duke of Leaf, because you have to time your swing so you can make it onto those platforms, and if you land in the lava, you'll have to start over again. If you have your leaf, what you can do is you can fly, or kind of, like fix yourself if you've gone too far or something, so that's kind of why I recommend having that. There we go. And that's all you have to do is just basically, this is again just like another timing thing. You just gotta be careful with your timing, and luckily if you run into that, it's not gonna like knock you off the edge, which is what I initially thought. It's just going to actually burn you, which really isn't that big of a deal because it doesn't do a lot of damage or anything. And for this one, you have to climb up to the top and then fly over to the edge, which is also why you need your leaf. I think you have to fly. You might not have to, but I do anyways, just because whatever, it's short distance to fly. And yeah, let's just ignore them and go in. And then this should do it. This should be the last door, and hopefully this guy doesn't give us too much trouble. All you need is your grappling hook, of course. I like how it goes back to being 200 rupees, because you only had 200 rupees when you were here the first time. I think that's actually kind of cool. Again, I haven't done this battle in a while, but I don't really remember him being much different either. It's mostly just Mulgara and the ghost monster that were really, really different. These guys, just because they're such a piece of cake to begin with, even if they were stronger, it doesn't really seem like it because you have the Master Sword. Or at least in my experience anyways. I don't know if this guy's going to be any like faster or anything, maybe like with recovering or something, but it doesn't really seem that way. Just as long as you can get to where you want to go with that grappling hook, grabbing onto Baloo's tail. And then defeating his eye should be easy. Now you don't have the arrows here obviously because it takes all your items away that you didn't have when you were here. Or else this would be really, really, really easy because all you would have to do is target his eyeball and hit it with your arrow, and that would be it. But unfortunately, we don't have that luxury, so whatever. Still pretty easy here. Of course, we're gonna end up finishing up phase 1, crack his shell, and then we can actually defeat him. He's gonna have a mega fit now because he lost his shell or his armor or whatever. And then now you have to target his eyeball, bring it towards you, and then give him the beating of a lifetime. I'm terrible at this. I always seem to get hit like right before there we go. Like I never seem to like time it correctly, you know what I mean? Like I always go in like right when he's gonna put his claw down, so I always end up getting hit. I think I can hit him from here. Nope, never mind. I never know when to actually, like, this to me is the hardest part of the battle, because I never know when to actually get his eye. Like, it seems like I always time it wrong, but whatever. Either way, he doesn't seem to have any more health, really. It only took 4 hits to do, so there we go. Now you can see we have all 4 little symbols beautifully lit up. And that's kind of cool, because, like, the whole door disintegrates. It's not just, like, it opens up. It's actually really cool. So, that was just the first part of Ganon's Tower, and now we can actually do the second part. Yes, there is a second part. You get the big, ominous staircase, kind of like there was in, like, Ocarina of Time. I find it kind of funny, though, because since Link is so small, the staircase looks even bigger than it did before. Okay, and now we get this music, which I don't know. Like I don't know. I like this music, but at the same time, I don't. It's kind of scary, but at the same time, it's really not. So, all right. We can't get into this door yet. Yes, it is a door. Spoilers. I think we go into the right door first. And while you're in here, you pretty much have to examine the way that the room looks. And I'm pretty sure the King of Red Lions tells you that as well. Yes, he'll tell us here in a second. Link, you must remember well the appearance of this room, the shape of the floor, the number of items hanging on the walls. Such things are the keys to solving the riddles that lie ahead. Do not overlook anything. Alright, so all you really need to look at is what order these torches are lit in. You can see that that one has 1, that one's got 3, that one's got 2, that one's got 4. So you'd hit it in like a kind of like a star shape. You'd go 1, 2, 3, and then 4. So that's all I really need to know is the order in which the torches are lit. But if you really, really, really need help, what you can do is you can come over here and read this little tablet. The sword hilts of my servants who lurk deep in the darkness shall be the guideposts that point to me. Okay, that's actually some foreshadowing for something that happens later. And yeah, I think that's it. As soon as you've got your order, you can go ahead and go to the other room on the other side and you basically have to recreate the room. So you have to go into that room first in order to know which order things go in this room. So basically, you just got to hit these crystals in the right order that you saw them in the previous room. So, alright, let's get our boomerang out for this. So, this one was first, second, third, and fourth. There we go. You can see it kind of goes in. It's kind of a strange order. Kind of obvious, if you know what I mean. But if you do it in the right order, the King of Red Lions will randomly show up. I have no idea where he came from, but what's up? How's it going? Glad you could join me. I see. So this is the portal through which Ganon was able to seep into the unsuspecting world above. Link, we shall make use of this path that Ganon created for himself. If there's anything from the world above that you believe you need, then climb into the boat and enter the column of darkness. I find it kind of funny that it says the boat, like he doesn't say climb onto me or something. I don't know, it's just kind of funny. Alright, so this is a portal which will take you somewhere, back to the world above if you need it. However, what we're going to do is actually go back to that other room, and I'm going to show you guys something else. It's not really clear what you have to do here, because you think you're kind of stuck, like I already solved the puzzle, but it didn't really do anything for me. But if you kind of piece it together, that over there takes you somewhere. So believe it or not, what you're going to want to do is jump down here, and it will also take you somewhere. It's not just death and, you know, a never-ending darkness. You'll actually get brought to the next part of Ganon's Tower, and I didn't want to start this today. I didn't think that this part was actually coming up. I thought I had a little bit of break in between, but I don't. Basically, you're going to be faced with a bunch of Phantom Ganons. If you defeat the right one, you get to start a little bit of a puzzle. And this is, again, a little bit of foreshadowing from the last time, obviously. But yeah, I think I want to stop it here just because I don't want this to go on forever. Like I said, I thought I had a little bit of time in between. But I'll explain more about this room and what you have to do in the next video. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.